This is Good Evening San Diego.
Paella is a popular rice dish, of course, originating in Spain, but uses a combination of techniques and ingredients from a number of different cultures. Jenny is out on the garden. She's got Paul's Paella, and you're learning how to cook this, Jenny?
Hold up, we're calling it the garden? I guess it is a little bit of a garden.
Yes, you're on the garden terrace.
It's a garden, yeah, it makes it sound so fancy. It's kind of like a listing for a home. It's very cozy. No, is there anything better than hot meat on a sweltering day? I'm gonna tell you, no, I think I'm getting like meat splash back here. Y'all know him. Paul is no stranger to KUSI. Paul from Paul's Paellas. Please, for those of you who have just been living under a rock, tell us about your paella. You've been doing this for decades.
Yeah, well, I ran the bulls in Pamplona in 1994 when I was still in the military. Ate this stuff for a week, just fell in love with it, and been making it ever since. Became a business, actually, 2017, although I was cooking for many years before that. And
you guys, you have to stay tuned through the end of the show because I know this is just like a pot of meat, which I will take this and run with it, but you turn this into an absolute work of art.
It's big and it's flat. To me, this is the perfect food canvas. So I will decorate every square inch of this, and for some reason I'm the only one doing that, but I think you'll agree it's a good idea.
Probably because it's a lot of work, right?
It is a lot of work, but the end product more than justifies it.
Okay, well, let's talk about this specifically because you said you just did a halal wedding, a Muslim wedding.
Yeah, I always get asked, what's your menu? What kind of pie to make? And I go, I customize these based on your needs. This is halal, so it's appropriate for people who adhere to Islamic dietary restrictions or practices. And it's got halal beef, halal ground beef, halal chicken. There'll be nothing in there that's not, I'm going to say kosher, but it's not halal.
Yeah,
okay?
got it. So if I were to pick a piece of meat out here, will I burn my tongue and how badly?
Use your fingers.
No,
okay?
I feel like it's too hot.
Try that small one. It's
really?
Probably, you know what?
You seriously want me to put my finger in there?
I don't have a toothpick. Try it.
Okay.
Too hot? There we go.
No, that's not. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, halal, no preservatives or anything.
That's
it's good quality stuff, right? I like using it.
Okay, so what is the artistic design behind this one? Give us a little sneak peek of what it's going to look like.
This one is going to have typical colors you would find on most of the Arab country flags.
Okay.
So black, white, there's green, got a little red and yellow in there also. And I'll have a star pattern.
Okay. Now, normally you're on the morning show, so you have like hours upon hour. I think our morning show is 17 hours long. I think that's about right. Will you be able to finish this in time before our show wraps?
Yeah, I'm going to double up a couple of the process. This will be done, I think it's 6:40 we're shooting for.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'll make sure.
I'm going to hold you to that. All right, we're going to send it back to Logan in the studio, and I'm going to go in there smelling like a meat stick.
It's going to be popular.
It smells so
It looks so delicious.
Everybody's going to be sniffing me, I tell you what. What? It smells good.
It really looks good. I can't wait to see as he adds more and more ingredients and we get the rice in there, maybe some of the shrimp and all that stuff. Look at the chicken, my goodness.
We have Paul from Paul's Paella out on the patio cooking something up for us. We've got Logan checking in. I think have you been sampling the goods, man?
I just walked out here. It smells so delicious, and Paul has put more ingredients on the paella. We first started, it was basically just chicken, beef, and I think pork.
No pork in it.
No pork?
Wow.
What was the other one that you had? Three meats, I think.
Beef, and halal chicken.
Okay. Oh, and chicken. Okay.
All halal.
So Paul, tell me what you've done now to the paella, and you've done a nice little design
I have added everything else: the rice, the onion, the garlic, the anchovy, the artichokes, the heirloom vegetables, baby carrots, artichoke hearts. I think I said that already.
Yeah.
Coconut cream, mandarin oranges, cashews, almonds. A few things I'm sure I forgot.
This is incredible.
All halal. And now, the bamba rice likes to be cooked low and slow, and I am in the process of, I'll say, decorating, and everyone who's Spanish goes, you can't say that with paella, but that's what I'm doing. I'm decorating the paella.
How many will this feed, this dish here?
This is the smallest one you can order. It will feed 20 to 40, but those are good portions, adults.
Yeah.
Eating nothing else. You add appetizers, a salad, it's going to feed a lot more.
And people hire you for parties, for weddings, bar mitzvahs.
Oh my gosh,
anything,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
so
office parties,
give me a price. So if you had like 40 people and you wanted to get this, how much would this be?
This, I always charge by the pan. So this is $8.50.
Okay.
With 20 people, 40 people, 50 people, $8.50. And then it gets less per person, bigger the pan. So you get to my 52, I can do a wedding party or a party of 200. for less than $10 a person, which is untouchable.
The more people you have, the cheaper it is.
Economy of scale. That's the way it should be.
And you do kind of a different paella based upon what the people like and what their tastes are?
All custom. This one is halal, so people with who adhere to Islamic dietary restrictions, that's fine.
Incredible.
But I'll do a duck, a lamb, a negro, a squid ink.
Fantastic.
My most popular are chicken and pork or a mix of chicken and pork.
Give us the website, Paul.
www.paulspaellas.com.
There it is. We're going to try paella in about an hour.
Yes,
We're back
you will.
with the KUSI News coming up. We've been doing something special today. We've got paella cooking out on the patio. Look at this.
Oh, he finished. He did.
Wow.
Oh, apparently we're going to end the show with a little taste test. We'll let you know just how good it is. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We are back with Paul's Paella. He's been working hard out here in the garden of KUSI for the last several hours.
I feel like we needed a
Francella's here.
drum roll.
This is great. Paul, tell us what you've done here with your paella.
Well, this again is a completed halal paella. You can tell by the colors. It's typically what you find in a Middle Eastern flag. It's got the everything on top is superficial. The hominy, the peas, the carrots. It's just decorative. We got grape leaf stuffed. The real stuff's underneath there. The bomba rice with the various halal meats and coconut cream and cashews and mandarin orange. All sorts of things are in there.
That sounds good.
What kinds of meat is in there, and is there seafood in there too?
This one has no seafood. I could. There is halal seafood, no problem. But this one has halal chicken, halal ground beef, and halal beef, and halal chicken balls, or chicken and beef. I use those in all my paellas, halal or not. I just love them.
Wow. But if somebody wants seafood like Logan does, you can make it specifically
Every
with
paella
seafood.
is custom made. I put in there whatever you want. That was my point doing the halal here. I could do this. I could do a onion-free paella. I could do one with black squid ink for Halloween.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'll do a duck. I'll do a lamb, a vegetarian, a vegan. We'll talk for hours and get this thing exactly the way you want it.
Now, do you charge per hour? Like, what if one of these...
I charge by, if I did, it would be a lot more, because these typically take me 3 days.
Wow.
So 1 day for shopping, because you never really know what's going to be in the market. 1 day for chopping, and I do everything, and then 1 day for cooking. And I'll stay, if your guests end up being late, I'll stick around. I'll stick around as long as you need me on that day.
How much would this be, and how many would it feed?
This is a 32. It's my smallest. It goes for $850. It will feed 40 hungry adults who have no appetizer or salad or anything. You start throwing in salad and side dishes, you're going 50, 60.
And if you want to feed more, it gets cheaper, right?
Yes, well, of course.
Okay.
Even if I get a bigger pan, the bottom line, the more people you got, the cheaper it gets. My 52-incher wedding party at $200, less than $10 a head.
Wow.
Nobody beats that.
I wonder if this will feed all these starving poor people in the KUSI. They're all like waiting back there.
On Friday, at the same time you had a band here,
Yeah.
I fed the whole crew here and the entire band, and you still had leftovers.
You know, at one point, is it taking advantage of you by having
I think it
we
is.
just keep
He's
bringing
here
it
every
up.
day.
I'm not working. This is a hobby. If I get customers out of this, but if I didn't, I would still do it. It's fun.
How did you get involved just real fast with paella?
I ran the Bulls in '94, and I was a lot younger and stupider.
And I asked him, I
Spain.
said, what were you doing in Spain? Why would you run with the Bulls? I mean, who does that?
You only live once.
Yeah, and you actually got
Can we plate up one as we
we
go?
can, absolutely.
We're going to wrap it up here in a few seconds.
But I ate this for a week when I was in Pamplona and just fell in love.
There it is.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Wow.
There's some forks over there too.
Wow.
Ladies first.
okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Oops.
it's no problem. No problem.
I'll take
Okay.
some hominy.
Oh, I'll get you
that's
some hominy.
beautiful.
Hominy looks
Okay.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Good Evening San Diego. Thanks so much for joining us.
Enjoy your
Check
dinner.
out Paul's Paella. He's on social media and the website.
Yes.
Have a great evening. We'll see you at 10.
Get your crew out here.
Got plenty of food.
Oh, good.